Thank goodness it is now Sunday stretches because I don't know if I've got much more in the tank. So 5 stretches today, different areas. Again, we're doing a little bit more with the arms and shoulders as well as those leggies. So good, we're going to start with a triceps, a pretty extreme tricep stretch. But it also isolates, it does the triceps on one side and the shoulder joint on the other side. So what we're going for is a clasp behind. So you're going to try and reach hands to shoulder like so, or obviously the other way around like so. Now, lots of people won't be able to do that, so this is where a strap's really good. So take your strap, drop it behind the back, and then climb as high as you can towards the top. And once you've got your strap, you'll feel that both through this tricep but also around the front of the shoulder joint there. Then what you're going to do, holding that strap, is you're going to come, in fact, I'm just going to twist this around slightly so you can see. Perfect. You're going to place your elbow on the edge of a surface, and then you're going to hinge away from that surface. And you're pushing your armpit down towards the floor. Now with this, there's a temptation to arch the mid-back and the low back. Don't let it. Keep it nice and solid and push through the shoulder, not through the back. So you're really focusing on this part of your arm pushing through to the floor. And you're going to hold that for 16 seconds. And you're going to do that on either side. You can do it again 16 seconds. I thought a 31-second hold was maybe a little bit too long, but see how you go. If you can go all the way up to 30-second hold, fabulous. If not, maybe 2 sets of 16 on either side is a great idea. From there, we're going to come, still using the strap, onto your back, and I'm going to introduce you to a type of stretching called PIR or PNF. Is basically where you create an increased relaxation in the muscle by first of all contracting it. So what we're doing is we're going to put you guys into a stretch. So this right leg stays down flat on the floor and it's nice and active. Toe up, knee straight, pushing down. Strap or belt or dressing gown handle or tea towel, whatever you've got, comes around the foot, and with both hands that leg goes up into the air. Now from there, when you've got your strap with a straight leg or a bent leg, no matter where you are, even if you're here, you're going to pull your leg to the point where you start feeling a really good stretch. And once you've got that point, you're going to hold your arms strong and push your foot back towards the band as if you're trying to take the leg back down towards the floor, but your arms aren't letting you. And you're going to do that and you're going to count for 8 seconds, okay? So you're going to push into the strap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you're going to relax. You're going to take the leg back out of the stretch slightly, and then after 2 breaths, you're going to increase that stretch. And then you're going to repeat that again twice on each side. So you can do 8-second hold, relax, increase the stretch, 8-second hold, and by that I mean 8-second push, and then relax, 2-second break, and then increase to that final stretch, 8-second hold. And you can do that on each leg. Now that kind of stretching can be used with any muscle group, but we're going to the hamstrings is a really easy way. And when you're lying on the back, it's pretty great because it stops you overextending that low back too much. So it's a pretty good one to isolate the hamstring muscle. Then we're going to move on to a really nice inner thigh stretch. So from this one, you're going to come holding on to the side. Now the reason I'm going to get you to hold on to the side is because sometimes our flexibility limits how deep we can get into a stretch, and by using aids like blocks or secure objects, it allows us just to get that little bit deeper. So for example, what I want to do with this one is get you guys all down into a really deep frog squat like this. But what happens when we're really unflexible is either we compromise our form, so i.e. knees roll forwards, or we try and do it so much that we go whoop, backwards, comme ça. Why I felt the need to demonstrate it so vividly, I don't know. Anyway, so what I want you to do is do that but I want you to do it holding onto something so you can get really, really deep. So take your feet about a foot wider than hips distance, and then I want you to sit your bottom down nice and low, holding onto the side. And then with a straight spine, you're imagining that your knees are pushing backwards and your bottom and your groins are pushing forwards. And you should feel that, really feel that, even through the groin. Now, if you want to take it wider, you're more than welcome. But wherever you feel a good stretch, you're going to hold that. And you're going to hold it for 16 sways either side, okay? So you're going to hold on and you're going to sway from one side, gentle little sways for 16 seconds, for 16 times each way. So that's our third exercise. Our fourth exercise was a glute one. So we're going to work the other side of the glutes. We've done a really similar one. We've done figure 4, where you thread the arm through. Essentially, it's the same, just different, slightly different way. So you're going to come onto your back, knee is bent up. Now, you may, let's do this way. You may find that this is as far as you can get. The ankle is resting on the knee. The knee and the ankle of this foot are nice and in line. They're not flailing open. This toe is flexed. That's really important to protect the active knee. And then you're going to walk your hands up as high as you can, keeping a nice straight spine. So if I swivel towards you, that is what this looks like, okay? And then as you're doing that, you're pushing this knee towards the front as well to really open out that hip. And you'll feel it probably through the pelvis and the groin. And the higher you come, the more you're going to feel that stretch. But some of you may be right down here, and that's absolutely fine. So that's that. And again, you're going to hold that for 31 seconds or 16 breaths on each side, depending on what you would rather do. And then the final exercise is open out the front of the chest. We did something similar against the wall. This time we're doing it on the floor. I'm going to reposition this again so you can see me. So, on the floor, head down, turning, the hand goes out to the side. Can you see me? Yes, you kind of can. Let's do this way. So, hand out to the side, 90-degree angle. Play around with this one, depending on where you feel the best stretch, because hand can be here, 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 arm can even be raised a little bit. But depending on where you feel the better stretch, you're going to turn your head to the right and rest your left cheek on the floor. And then using this hand, you're going to roll yourself over towards the other arm. And this arm is kind of, you're not weight bearing through it really. If you can, if you've got enough to place this foot down, wonderful. If you don't have enough flexibility, don't worry, you just stay with where you've got. And with this one, you should probably feel a stretch all the way down the arm, maybe even up into the neck. And just hold that again for 16 breaths or 31 seconds. And that should really open out those shoulders for you and that chest for you as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy those. I'm actually looking forward to them and just taking it easy tomorrow to try and get my health back on track. Enjoy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.